Yeah, so the recording is on. You can go ahead with your interview.
Hi. Thank you.
Hi,
for-
Malaika.
Hi, Malaika.
Good
How are you?
morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for speaking with me. I'm one of the hosts at Urban Asian, and I'm excited to talk to you about your film Khichdi 2, which is premiering on ZEE5 Global and already has premiered. So thank you so much for talking with me today.
Nice
Thank
talking
you.
to you, Vita. We've just
Yes.
started. Yeah.
So for all of you, kind of what was your reaction to learning that your role in the Khichdi franchise is kind of being resurfaced?
Sorry, I couldn't get the
Sorry.
question.
Yeah, I
The
also
last
couldn't
word we
get it.
couldn't hear. The excited, we always excited about anything and everything about Khichdi.
That's
Yes.
true.
So
We are
Can you
very
repeat
we will
excited.
talk five
We are
different
very
things
excited about Khichdi in any case, but that's why we can't
in any
hear
case.
everything properly.
Yeah.
So
Can you repeat, please? Yeah.
Okay, so my question was really about what your reaction was to learning about the role being reprised for the Khichdi franchise, for Khichdi 2.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I was very excited when I was told that we are doing this as a film, and we had a reading of the script, and I really enjoyed the reading that we did, and I think, as we've always said, that when we listen to the script is when you realize as to what kind of film are we going to make. And I really felt that we are making a great film. We are making a good film. We are making a funny film. That was what Khichdi was supposed to be. And we've kept the flavor of Khichdi intact. So it was a great thing. And then, of course, when you start shooting it and, when you go through the readings and you go through your, improvisations or your workshops or whatever, it just adds on. So the excitement just kept growing and growing. And even today, I think the fact that it's coming on ZEE5 Global, I'm as excited as if I was when it was being released in cinema halls, So it's the excitement for Khichdi never dies down, really.
Yeah, correct. It never dies down. And I was
I
also
had
very
one
excited.
edit. Please, Anandji, continue.
Yeah. Initially, when we were told that Khichdi 2 is being made, we were all very excited. Whenever Khichdi is being made, we are always very excited. It's a pleasure doing Khichdi, always. And now that
I had added advantage, added excitement of one song, additional song I had. I love dancing, and this song had two songs, which is very well shot. We have really made good songs. So for the audiences on ZEE5 Global, who loves Bollywood, especially in US, they love the Bollywood dancing and singing and all. So they're really two good numbers. People must, because our film could not get that kind of a wider release, could not promote our music, particularly last brilliant songs. One, we all have a dance together. You will see five of us dancing together along with Kirti Kulari and two other actors. So that it's a
I think his video is cutting out. Yeah, but
Yeah.
no,
We lost him.
I think I'm
Supriya ma'am or Anang sir wants to continue. JD sir, we lost you actually. There is a network
I
issue.
know. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but
What
still
was the
it's
last
lagging.
word? What was the last word you heard?
He was cutting a lot. We couldn't hear you properly.
Okay, I will repeat. I had something special to add to this particular in this particular movie, that we had two songs, and which see, it was not a very wide release world over, but audiences in US, they always love Bollywood songs and dances, and so this is two very catchy numbers in one song. Nach 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 nach, we all of us have danced. And the other song, which was shot in Switzerland, which is another very meaningless song in a way, Vanderaka, 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 Vanderaka. Uska meaning in nahi hai, but yet you'll still enjoy. You see the hook step. So these were along with what Khichdi can, like in terms of humor, entertainment, madness, craziness. You have two songs which are also very crazy, and audiences will love in US, world over, in 195 countries, people will love. So this was extra excitement in this Khichdi.
Well, that sounds really fun as well. And it kind of takes me into my next question, which is about how it was kind of working together all again, coming back onto the sets for Khichdi, and as part of the Khichdi franchise after taking, a few years of a break.
It's like coming back to the family again. A pleasure, always a pleasure. All of us working together again. We have bonded so well uh, throughout the Khichdi franchise that it is always a pleasure to be working together.
See how it feels when you visit, when you are in US and you come back to India after 3, 4 years, and what kind of nostalgia, what kind of joy, what kind of pleasure you associate with. I think that your humor, your audiences will connect very well. The kind of feeling the minute you land on the airport of Mumbai or Delhi or Ahmedabad or anywhere, and you realize, oh, you back to your house, back to your motherland. That kind of nostalgic, that kind of attachment we all have with Khichdi. And then the craziness. Then you take the local train here, and what you feel, then you see the crowd here, and what you feel, and the joy ride. We have the joy ride. When we get into Khichdi, it's every day like going to a theme park. It's so much of fun. Aaj kaun sa scene aayega? What will be that ride? Oh, today is this scene. Every day we have had just fun, fun, and fun.
I think coming back to Khichdi for me was when we all got down together again. The main thing that I really felt is that I didn't feel that it'd been after so many years. I mean, literally, when we had the reading, as I was saying, in the reading is when we met after a long time. We've not had an opportunity of meeting on a social level also over, I didn't have met Anang Bhai, before I went for the reading for a long time. And when I reached there, I didn't feel that, it's been such a long time. I just felt, Arey, kali to mile the. It was not at all like, and again, when we came down to working together, it was this, though we do a lot of fun and a lot of enjoyment, we also have a kind of comradeship vis-a-vis working. The working styles and the working patterns that we follow over a period of time in Khichdi, it just makes things so much more easier. The captain of our ship, one of the captains, actually we have two captains of the ship. We have JD as the producer, who is the captain, and we have Atish, who is the director, who is the captain. So for us, when we come on set, these two just make things like, like so simple. So it really does not feel as if we have come to work. It, as JD was saying, it is like a theme park every day, It is like that for us. But we really do serious work, and we really do a lot of mehnat. It's really hard work.
Hard work, yes.
And Atish is he's a strict director, and he really knows what he wants. So he's out there to get it out of you. So it's not always hunky dory. It's a lot of work, but yes, we work with a smile on our face. That's the great part of being in Khichdi.
So kind of talking about your time on set, because, you brought it up about how the time on set was working on set with not only your co-actors, but also, your director. What is your favorite memory from set? And I would want to hear like each of your answers about what your favorite memory is from set from Khichdi 2.
Hi, Malaika. Will request you to take the last question.
Yeah, this is my last question.
Yeah. JD, you want to go?
You start.
I would like to go if I may. I had one very interesting scene which had it is a tongue twister. So I was very excited. I was waiting that, okay, because you know what used to happen with Khichdi? That if you do one good scene, almost every scene has a potential to be viral. Okay, so I was like, and it's always challenging for an actor. Otherwise, there's Hansa, there's a Praful, there's Babuji, there's Jayashri, and out of among those five, if you have to get one good, great scene, becomes very difficult. Otherwise, it's for all of us. But that one particular patch, one paragraph was purely of Himanshu. That it was a tongue twister, a difficult one. I rehearsed the whole night. I got my chance at around 3:34 in the afternoon. So since morning, I was like focusing. I was like, okay. And the challenge was to say it without wasting time in almost 1 or 2 go. So I could do that in 2, 3. And everybody, wow, JD, you really did good. Huh? Wow, everybody, including Atish. And when we set in the post-production, Atish was also, he knew JD is very sensitive about this scene. So he said, we'll have to just edit it out because of the length. And I was like, and I realized that because it was coming in the way of the length. I was most excited about the scene, but the scene is not there. So such things happen. It happens with us that we have edited so much of our favorite moments and all, but there's pure joy when we all are doing this. Khichdi has so much of joy, so much happiness, so many laughs, and there's so many things that whenever we see, we get to know what's behind the scene also that time, how this scene had happened. So those things are extraordinary. We love it. I love every moment of actually being, on Khichdi's set.
Anang bhai, what is your favorite moments?
Well, Khichdi has been a joyride for all of us, all lovely moments. But one scene that definitely comes to my mind at the moment is a scene where Himanshu, Jayashree, and I am there, and Praful as the Raja, as the king. We are instructing him to do certain things, and he just bungles up the whole thing. It's a very funny scene, and while doing it, we laughed so much, all of us, while doing that scene. So that's it stands out in my mind, definitely.
Because you have Rajiv around.
For me, what was very important when what a beautiful moment was when Atish told me that I'm supposed to run in the streets as Hansa. And I refused to do that because I said Hansa doesn't move. And he said, but we have to because, you're running away, you're chasing. So I said, okay, somebody has to take me. And he said, Babuji has to take you. I was very happy. Yes. There's this whole sequence where Babuji is holding Hansa's hand and almost pulling her through the whole streets of this of the place that we had created. And all the time she's saying, Babuji, you pick me up now. You pick me up. It was so funny. And Anang bhai's anger towards me at that time, as a person also, was unbelievable.
Not as a person.
What are you doing? I kept pushing. It must be very strenuous because I was rejecting walking. And I was doing that quite genuinely. So my weight was on Anang bhai, which is quite a lot. So he was really, poor chap, I really pity him, but he was having a terrible time. But that was really a moment for me.
And imagine elder Bahu asking Sasurji to pick her up.
Yeah, and the line that Atish had given us, Babuji, god mein le lijiye. It was like pick up like a baby. Don't pick me up like that.
Crazy.
It's like your favorite scene was maybe his not favorite scene where he had to pick you up.
That's true.
Malika, we are running really short of time. We'll request you to end this.
Yeah. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
sharing your experiences.
Thank you
so much. Really nice talking.
Thank you, Malika.
Bye.
And we are very happy. I would just like to add one thing. Malika, it was very good interview. We are very happy that in US we know we have been doing theaters. All of us have visited US with our plays and theater and all. And now our movie Khichdi 2 Mission Pan to Pakistan is coming on ZEE5 Global, and our US audiences who always, they've contributed so much to the legacy of Bollywood films. And this is one going to add to their entertainment. And we really want them, all of them, to watch, laugh, and remember it and cherish it for years to come.
Definitely. And I think that, again, ZEE5 Global is a great platform for this to come on, for that experience for them. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Really nice.
Thank
Nice
you.
talking to you.
Thank you, Malika.